I think. So what are the noises? Okay. So welcome to yet another Java class. I've started recording now. And as I said, the recordings are available for morning and evening. And I'm expecting people to watch videos from the other class also. Yeah, because it's not possible for me to exactly cover the same things in the both sessions. Sometimes I might forget. So there is some value in you watching both the videos if you can. And in the morning will be a bit faster, and we might do slightly different things also. Yeah, in the evening, because we go through each person slowly, sometimes we don't get enough time to cover everything. So listen to both the videos if you can. You'll get more. Okay. There is some noise from somebody. If you can just mute all of you, it'll help me. Okay. So now coming to today's, let me quickly see what we did in the morning. Okay. So okay. So several things happened in the morning. Okay. Now we have started using GitHub for our issue tracking. Okay. I expect all of us to start using GitHub for all issue tracking. This is really, really, really important because in the real world, that's how most work gets done. You even to start the work, you get a task which will be on some sort of a tracking system like we have on GitHub. And after you work, there will be some bugs and issues. Even they come as issues trackers. So all of you have to get really comfortable using issue trackers. You should be able to track them. Okay. So that's why I've started using that. I urge all of you, any problem you have, you start using issue trackers. Let me just show you what all we have currently and how we are doing there, because I assume that most of you are not familiar with it, so you will not be able to use it the way it's intended to be used. So okay, so if I go to GitHub, so I urge all of you to have bookmarks ready like this, so you don't have to keep searching for things. This is core Java. If you go to
If you
core
have to
Java,
share your screen.
We can't see the screen.
oh, okay, so
And you
thank you.
have told us before about the bookmark.
I have told you, right? Yes. So have something like that. So you can just go like that. And you need to go to this repository and issues. Yeah. You see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
So what I normally do, this is the latest stuff that I'm working on. So I keep as my first folder, and then I can go very quickly. So then I'll go to the next one. Next one. I keep doing that. That way, all the latest ones are near. I know that's where I've kept all the old ones. I know the names by now. So even if I forget, all I do is Control Shift O. For example, if I want to go to Google Meet, I'll say Meet, and I can go there. Or if I want to go to some other Spring webbook for Spring, so I'll remember those. New ones I don't remember. That's why I keep it there. That's all. Yeah. So it's a good habit to get into. Let's go to issues. Now, here you see I've created issues and I've also tagged them. You can tag them as you can also create new labels if you want, but in the beginning, don't do it. It can be a problem, it can be an assignment, documentation, help wanted, and questions. Those are the things that you can do. Anvesh had asked me about some issue that he was having with personal access token. So yeah, I think so. That's what he asked me. So I told him to create an issue. So this is how you create an issue. And I also, because I anticipated what his issue was, I gave him a link to one of the pages that I had written about how to access GitHub repositories. Okay. So first thing is you will share your GitHub account with me and I give you access. You accept. Then you need to create a personal token. Then this bit is done by Stellina actually. So she has given this link where you shows you how to create a personal access token. It says a lot, but it's quite simple and straightforward. You just follow what it says, and then you come to the end and you get a personal access token, which you use instead of a password. Just make sure that it expires in 90 days. Then you can generate as many tokens as you want. For example, if you go to mine, right? Uh, settings, somewhere here. Code analysis, could have posters,
D-
password authentication, not that one.
Developer settings.
Where is that?
I believe developer settings where you can create.
Developer settings, is it? Sure, I can't find it.
Down, down, down. Go down, Powergy.
Down.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, it is.
You can see in the
This
bottom.
is what developer settings. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. So here you go and then tokens classics. We use classic tokens, and then you can say generate a new token. Yeah, and then it will give you a token that you can use. You can just save it in some place, and you can always use it as a password. That's what you need to do. Okay, so that's one thing. And now I go back to issues again. So once you've done that, close it. The advantage of having this thing is later on when somebody is searching for issues with Pat, right? They'll search like that, Pat issues. Yeah, they'll get to this issue. They'll say, "Oh, okay, this person has the same issue. Let me see what he has got. Okay, he's got this issue, and this is how." Okay, your answer. This is really good. This page is really 3D, but for me, the issue is when I was trying to apply the token in the command line, the command's not asking me my username and password. Okay, I mean it is because I have logged in Discord with my GitHub already.
Now I got to know,
Got you.
Powergy. That's I have created fine-grained token instead of classic.
Okay, you created a different one. Okay, see, so then you put that thing, and next
Yeah,
time somebody searches for Pat, he will get to this and he will resolve his issue. That is the reason why we create issues like that. You will see this remain for months on end, and somebody will come 5 months later and he will get this and he'll be happy to find this. When you have a very specific problem, when you find somebody else who has the same problem, you feel very nice because you can find a solution also. So write the solution there, okay? That'll be really good. Then you can write the solution and close it.
so after
So
we get the token, what's the next step? Like we log out of GitHub and we re-log in with the token again. Is that the process?
no, not like that. It actually asks for login sometimes. That is when only then you'll have to actually give it. Otherwise, you don't have to. Even I'm not sure. Like sometimes it takes password also, and sometimes it doesn't. So only when it asks, you give it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes it clear when it wants what. Yeah,
sure, sure,
mostly when you get it in a different window, yeah, you have to give that token.
sure.
Yeah, yeah. You take a screenshot next time of both. Yeah, when you're
Okay.
taking it, so you can put that also in there.
Yeah, sure.
Debugger issue while running. Okay, this one, right? So whenever you have an issue, always create here rather than asking on the Slack, and ask here because everybody can see the issue. If only I see it, I will solve any problem that you give me. Yeah, then I'll only learn. If you share here, this is a chance for all of you to read. When there is an issue here, I expect all of us to read it. That's how you learn. All you're learning is this. Learning the Java programs and just learning the Java, how to code in Java can be done in a couple of hours. Yeah, if you sit and watch YouTube videos one whole day in the morning till evening, you'll finish Java codes, but you won't learn anything. You learn by trying out things, failing, and figuring out how to solve it. If you solve 4 or 5 problems on your own, you get a different confidence. That is when you become a programmer, not when you write a program. It's very easy to write a program. You can search on Google, you'll find a program, run it. If it runs, it runs. Yeah, that's not the way to learn. If it fails, if you fix it, that is when you learn. Every time you fix one. So that is why I wanted you to create issues. Here, you see your name, Rahul at work. You see 100 issues solved by Rahul. That's when you become a programmer, not before that. Yeah. So that's why get into this habit, and you have to learn how to give an information. For example, he said this, right? Uh, and this opens up into Slack. First of all, give all the information here, even if this opens up. The problem with this is, if I read, even if I read it, unless you're very, very familiar with this, you will not know this is coming from VS Code. Yeah. So I know, because I work on this all the time. But most people, especially your peers who are also learning, will not know where this issue has come, what you were doing at the time. We have to give enough information so the other person can recreate that issue and see how you're getting it. Yeah, you have to try to give more information you can, and also you have to tell what you've tried. The file is in there at the location, but while I'm running the program, it is not executing. I have tried to reinstall. I don't know what you tried to reinstall. Have you tried to reinstall VS Code? Have you tried
Extensions.
other things like whenever you start something, you have to first look for a getting started page. Every single thing has a getting started page. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is first thing you have to try. You have you tried this one?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
this works, this works on your system.
yeah, it's opening, but it is not executing.
Even this is not executing.
Yeah, yeah. I have
You're
installed
having
the
to do with this as well,
package. Yeah, yeah, I have executed them.
and this is not working.
Yeah,
Did you put that then there and then?
yeah, I have
See,
written
the
the
issue that
third.
you're having, the issue that you're having is your file is in the Git repository,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
If you follow what they are saying, you won't be in a Git repository. You'll be in some any folder.
Local folder. Yeah,
Yeah, try that way first.
yeah, I
Is it
opened there and I didn't
It didn't work.
understand what it was saying. I went to the path it was saying, where the hello world where the
No, you're not
file I have
understanding what
created.
it's saying. You got this issue.
Mhm.
After you got the issue, I gave the link to you, right? At that
Mhm.
time, did you try it again
Before that only
using
I
that?
have tried. I mean, before asking you, I have tried to using get the link getting started. How to get
Okay.
started. I have tried to
Yeah.
execute the same program what they have
Okay.
shown there,
Did
and
you
I
try
have installed the packages they have given.
okay? Did you try running it in a different folder?
Yeah, I have tried in another folder. Yeah,
Show me.
open editors. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't share it now. Keep everything ready. We'll come to
Okay.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is create too many classes. So why have I sent this to you? Because you created that thing, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want you to be uh, assigned so many. I'll change that. These are the two assignments that excuse me, people in the morning class did. Okay, I will want you also to start doing it. Okay, uh, these two assignments: create classes with too many fields, and
Mhm.
create class person classes, and compare it against a class that does it in the procedural style. Try doing these two. Okay, all of you start now, immediately after I finish talking about these things, and then arrange a group viewing. This, how far has this fellow gone? Okay, so the task is all the newcomers have to band together and ask Ganga to show them the videos. That is the task. You need to find who all actually need it. And whenever I created this task yesterday, right? Okay, that's not that bad. So this fellow wants it. Uh, Bhargav also wants it. Mukesh wants it. And who else? And I gave the names because I knew these are all the new people, right?
No, I was
Uh,
there from earlier.
and Shankar is saying he will do it. I will do it. So I got emergency. I will do it soon. I got emergency. So, okay, whatever. Talk to all these people and see if anybody else wants. Danish also might want it. If you can arrange a common timing for the classes. And once the classes are done, close it. Okay. Try to get that done as soon as you can. Then you can catch up with what we are doing here. Create branches with the. This is a very old one. I want this to be done very soon. Who's Shankar Raibagi? I've given this to Shankar so that he gets an. This is an old one. Most would have done it already. He just needs to check how many people are there in the team and if they all done it. This will give him an idea of who all are there in the team, what they have done. That is why I've given it to Shankar. Very simple task. Then create branches, code spaces. This I want all of you to try once. Okay. So only some of you have actually written there. I want each and everyone to say I have done it. Yeah. Until you say you've done it, this will remain open, and it will be Bhargav's responsibility to go after you people for that. And then create a throwaway repository. This also was an old one. It's an exercise. See, what will happen is the newcomers won't understand what this is. Then what will you do? For example, Vinayaka doesn't know what to do. What will you do? How will you do this? You read this, you don't know what to do. Then what will you do?
I think we will.
I will
Ask the
I will
person whom is
have help.
assigned.
I will
Vinayaka, let him
ask
ask.
a help. Yes, sir.
Whom
I will ask a
will you
help
ask?
from who is you. No, sir. If you assign someone, then I don't came to know what about it. Then I will ask him.
So you need to ask anybody who's already finished this work. They've all done, right? They can ask any of them. Yeah, how they have done it. Then they'll give you
I
some
already-
hints as to how done.
Yeah.
They already done it.
No, sir. I already asked for Rahul Power, sir.
Yeah.
Once I
The thing
asked
is that's another thing, right? Whatever that happens in REMK journey has to happen publicly so that I can actually see it. Yeah, it has to happen. Until now, Slack was this mechanism. Now it has to happen here. For example, if you are not able to do this, ask a question here and get them to do this here itself. Okay, and yeah, I've also done one more thing. You may have noticed. I have linked our channel, this channel, to GitHub. So if you create a new issue or if there is a commit, you get automated messages like this.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, another
This
one
channel.
thing, sir.
Yeah.
Yesterday night you have shared me a GitHub link, sir. That's not working, sir. It's showing that 404 error. Page is not found.
Yes, I will come to that. I'll come to that. Let me finish this thing and then we'll look at all your issues. So code spaces I wanted to do, this also I wanted to do, and then what is this? This also I've given to Sneha, is it?
Code
Each of
folder.
you should, everybody should have a code folder. Yeah, make sure that everybody has it, and then you close it off. Sneha, okay.
Yes.
Now you have 4, Rahul. You shouldn't have 4. Keep 1. Give the 3 to other 3 people. Okay, you can assign it yourself. Pick somebody in the team and give it. Okay, after the class today. I want this to be distributed. This because it's just plain management, right? Anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Give 1 to scientist. He's a good manager.
Sure.
Yeah, that way all of you will get used to using GitHub, closing it and following it and all those things. Yeah, that's what I want you to. Now, first things first, Vinayaka is having 404. So did you try? Okay, did you actually go to organizations and check, Vinayaka? You'll see a blue tick here, blue dot. Let me see if not repositories. Sorry, what I wanted to see. My organizations, REMQ. Who are the people? And Vinayaka. You're not there. What is your ID here, Vinayaka? I can't hear you.
Is it Vinayaka Power 55 thing?
It's a mail ID.
Oh,
No,
so
have you
what is
created an account on GitHub?
Yeah, GitHub Vinayak 98, sir, like that. It didn't take my mail ID like that.
Okay. So
Hub
can you
Vinayak
share?
98.
Can you share it somewhere? Your ID somewhere. I might have to
On a
invite you.
Slack.
Slack control. And you seem to have some confusion with your ID, which is like where is your
Yes,
name?
sir.
I want your account name. I want your account name on GitHub. So this is what I'm checking here. So this is the one, right? What's your
Yes, sir.
account name? Okay. So that's your Gmail.
Yes, sir. Username is
Have you created an account on GitHub?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. With this email ID I have created.
And you'll get a different ID. For example, I'm Vikram Power here. I'm something else, power at remt.net. So your email can be different from this ID, right?
Yes, sir. That one is it.
Okay, good.
Sign in
GitHub
as
Vinayak.
GitHub Vinayak 19.
Okay. So what was I doing earlier? Okay. Yeah. Now I'll invite, and you'll get invite. You need to go to. I'll say you are coming from Spring Boot as well, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you have to go to here. You have to go to organizations. There you will see a dot, and then you can say accept.
Oh.
So once you've done that, you will be able to go to that repository.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I'll put it in your Slack as well, just in case. The same thing, I already put it. Okay. So now, who somebody else was asking something else? Was it Rahul? Come on, share yours. And while I'm discussing with Rahul, all of you try this issue. These are the two assignments, class assignment. Create a class with too many fields. Create, I'll tell you the numbers, okay? This is number 13, 12, okay? 12 and 13. Do the 12 first and 13 next, okay? Start doing that exercise. In the meanwhile, I'll try to solve Rahul's issue. Show me, Rahul. Okay.
So this is the this is
So
where I
where is
have
your program located?
it's on
So that's what I said. I suggested you to try exactly what they asked, right? So close everything and create one folder, separate out of the Git somewhere, yeah, and then open that in, or open plain Visual Code, close everything and start right from the beginning. We'll do it. Close this project. So when you have an issue, try to reduce the sample size. The problem when you're dealing with so many folders that deep in length, yeah, this is the first program that you're trying to run. Simplify it as much as you can. Put in one single folder, one single file, and try it. If that works, then you expand to multiple folders. Understand the once you run it properly, it runs properly. You get a confidence it works. Once you have the confidence, then you complicate the problem. Add one folder, another folder, then put it in Git folder like that. So first open VS Code. Yeah. And if any of you have not yet run a Hello World in VS Code, you also can try this along with him. Okay, now save file. Not yeah. Let us start with new file itself. Let us do. I've never done that, but let's see. Say next file. Just text file. New Java class. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, new Java. Have you tried doing this?
Yeah.
And then what error did you get? Did you get the exact same error? You couldn't have got the same error, no?
So I have here I have written the code which getting started game.
Yeah. Do that. Yeah. And put copy and paste. Yeah. Do a main and do a sysout and all that. No, just type main. Remove that. Just type main. Control space. Enter. Enter. And then type s out. SOUT. Control space. It's still doing it. Okay. Type it out. System.out.ln. Println. Dot out. Dot println. That there's a typo there, and it should be out. And then within double quotes, say hello. Colon, and then save it. Give it a name called main.java. Yeah, whenever you're working with any programming stuff, never have folders with blanks in them. Yeah, so create it on desktop itself.
Yeah, it is on desktop.
No, under desktop you have a new folder with a blank in it. Is it?
Yeah. I have created this folder for this program.
So that's what I'm saying. When you create folder names, you shouldn't have space in them when you're working with programs because it'll more headaches. It has to be capital M. Save.
I mean, is there any specific reason for capital M? Or
I'll tell you afterwards. If you had followed everything that they said on the page, all those things would have been sorted, right? I'll tell you afterwards why on all that. Run it. Wait, can you see the run code lens there? So you can click that and then it'll run it. Yeah, you've already done it. So let's wait.
Don't cancel that running.
Yeah, let it run.
Yeah, just click on run and let it run. Don't click the cancel button.
It's still doing, no? The previous one.
yeah, I clicked 2 times, so I have cancelled one.
Oh, okay. It will come in output. Has it finished?
This is the
What is it saying? Main Java is
syntax.
non-project file. Only syntax as a report. Okay, so create a folder and also just expand this Java project below. Expand Java projects below. On the left hand side, you'll see Java projects. Expand that. There is no Java project, right? So you need a Java project there. So create a Java project. Say no build tools. No, simple. Just no build tools. Just give it some name. Not in the new folder. Go to desktop. Say test. Yeah. TEST test. Yeah. Okay. Select it. Did it say open new or create? Cancel everything.
It is asking to select location.
Then create a folder called test and then select it. You can create from there itself.
Yeah.
Go to desktop, and then create test. Okay, and insert that. Yeah, and then input a, give some test name. I can call it test. Enter, input, enter. And tomorrow the assignment for you is to do that thing that I said, right? Exactly follow what they've asked. I don't think you've done it. Yeah. So now go to the source folder. Not there. Go back to that VS Code. Actually, you need to go through that tutorial once so that at least the basics are clarified. Click that source on the left-hand side. Source. Wait. You're like my son, Sumit. His hands move a lot faster than his head does. Go to that, source. Can you see source? Yeah,
Yeah.
that. And enter, double click. Yeah, run this. And wait, don't do cancels or anything. Just wait, patience. I said don't do anything.
I mean, amazing.
Include enlarging, minimizing, because I stopped seeing what I'm seeing, right? Sumit is also, he can't stay still. The moment I say stay still, he starts moving around. Yeah, kids this age, so much energy in the body, can't stay still. I don't think you've followed those steps. Do that. Get a sense of what the program should be, how it should be, how to run the basic run. You should be able to do just by looking at the say view projects. Yeah. So it has to. If it recognizes it as a project, then you will see it on the left-hand side. Yeah. So then it will hopefully understand what your project is, where your files are, and everything. Yeah. So once you get a sense of how that thing runs, then you gradually start doing the same thing in a different folder. You get a sense of what it is trying to do. See, hello, what it's run. Yeah. I won't tell you how to fix that problem. I showed you how to run a simple program. Now follow through and see what was the error there. Why is it not working? Put it in a different folder. That is how you try it, not reinstalling stuff. Fix the issue that you have. So try doing them. That's your exercise. Okay. Create an issue, separate issue. No, you already have issue, right? Yeah, fix that.
Yeah.
And what is, we are at 5:36. The next thing that I wanted to do, I will take a 2-minute break, but you guys start on the assignments. Quickly, I'll tell you what the assignments are again, just so that you understand what you're supposed to do. Let me, you stop your sharing your screen. I'll share mine. Okay. The first exercise is we have gone through building classes, right? In previous class, you've been through that videos. Yeah. So the first one is to create a class called car and a class called person, and they both can have just one field. Yeah, it's up to you what field you want to choose. And then you need, so there are two scenarios. Scenario A is create a, you do this first. Scenario B is first. Create 3 classes. One class called person, one class called car, and then a class that has a main method that will access these two, person and car, and print out some information about their fields. That is your first exercise. Yeah. And then once you've done that, do the exact same thing with just one single class's main method. You don't have to have any classes. The reason for this exercise is I want you to see the difference between solving a problem procedurally versus using object-oriented technology. Okay, I'll give you some time. All of you start doing it. I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes. Then we'll see. Okay. People in the who are there in the morning session, you will have an advantage. Yeah. I hope you will do it. Yeah. Now you know, right? I'm not going to show them the solution. You are going to show the solution. People who are there in the morning. I'll take a 2-minute break. Okay. Hey, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Sure, 2 minutes, and we're starting now.
So we are back. So I'll give you some more time. If anybody has done it, they can merge into master.
Is it okay if I ask you some issues because I have missed some classes and haven't done the code space code?
Yeah. You can do that.
Can I share that?
But the thing is, for code spaces, we've got 2 videos. Shravanti.
Yeah, I have created codes, but I can't run the program. I don't know where
Okay.
I am.
Have you
now.
seen both the videos? There was one whole 1 hour
Yesterday's,
video.
I have seen the code space created, but not the yesterday's one.
Okay, you
I
see that
can't
one.
find it. Just I can't find it. Just
What I've done in that one, I went through with everybody. All of them did step by step. If you follow that, I think you should be able to.
where is that yesterday's day before one? I got the code space created, but yesterday's one I can't find the video. I think.
Okay, so this one, right, on Drive.
Yeah.
We now have under readable documents.
Okay, readable document.
We have all the meetings recorded, shared, right? So have you seen this at all?
Readable document, this one meeting recording I have.
Okay. So you missed quite a lot then. So what happened a couple of days ago, I moved to a different plan on Google where I can record directly with the help of Google itself. So it's very easy for me and it automatically gets created. I just move it here. So I urge you to go through all these Java classes. So I've been recording in the morning and in the evening. Yeah.
Right, okay.
And for each class, you have both chat script and the transcript. This is the transcript. It'll tell you who all were there and who talked and for what. So you get a sense of what was. Of course, you can't follow that. You'll get a sense of what was done in the class. Yeah, and then you can go and click on the video, and you'll see it's fairly well done. It's a 1 hour long video, and the quality is good. So you should be able to do it. Yeah, it probably works better if you download it and do it. And yeah, there are classes for the morning, and I urge you to go through that because we went through 1 whole hour with that. It's fairly straightforward. You can do it.
Okay.
And also, I have requested everybody to do this. I've actually created an issue for that so that we don't forget. What was the issue? Using code spaces for the first time. I asked you to look at that one, go to GitHub Universe, and I've already registered. You have to register. After registering, you go there, and I want you to see one particular one. GitHub Actions, no. I may have, yeah, this is the one. Code Spaces Git Coding Fast. I want you to see this one. This is an hour-long program, and they go through the code spaces, and they've done much better job than I can do anyway. So it's very, very good. This is the one. Watch.
Code space? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's called Code Spaces.
Oh, you have shared it. Yeah, I have. I saw that it's in the Slack. Yeah.
I've given the name.
Awesome screen. That video I watched it for the code space, but I couldn't do after that.
Yes, the awesome one only is 15 minutes, right? After that, we did it in a detail. In that one, only I did it. Then we had a class where for 1 whole hour I made everybody do it.
Okay.
So that one you will easily follow. Try that one. If it doesn't work, then I'll fix it. Okay.
Yeah. Shall I try now this in IntelliJ now for the?
Yeah. Try IntelliJ. Now everybody's trying in whatever they're comfortable with. Yeah. IntelliJ is probably better. The only reason I showed that code spaces is for the people who are not even able to install and they're not able to follow the classes. So I said at least start that way. Then you can run the programs and see how they're running and all in, right? Okay. It's always good to have your own IntelliJ setup and all.
Right.
Yeah. If you have all that setup, that's better. Anyways. Yeah, go through that. There's quite a lot of information that I shared that day.
Thank you. I'll do that.
No worries. Yeah. So now coming to today's, anybody closer to doing anything? 44 minutes ago, there is no commits. Yeah. Okay. So I'll ask anybody who was in the morning, who was brave enough to show how to do that exercise. Who was there in the morning? Rahul was there. But in the morning also you tried, right? Let somebody else try. Who else was there in the morning? Adarsh was there. Come on, Adarsh. Yeah. And then why are you switching off your videos? I don't understand why you switch off your videos.
The lighting is poor.
So that's my problem, no? I will see you in poor light. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just creating it in VS Code still. I just created a new project. Then,
Share it. All right. So,
okay.
The thing is, it's not that easy to do assignment in a class when everybody is watching, but we'll help you. Yeah. The idea is that then everybody will get a sense of how to do this one. Yeah. If I ask everybody to see that afterwards, I'm not sure how many of you will actually see it. So let's do it in the class.
Yeah.
I will stop sharing. You can press it.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, if you don't mind, can you
Yeah,
just
yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Wait.
why does yours look so different? You've done something, some sort of a
I
different theme you use.
I don't know, sir. Should I? Where can I do that? Like light
The
theme?
appearance. I generally say Control Shift P and appear, then color scheme. Control Shift P. Yeah. Control Shift P. Yeah, and then color or theme or something like that. Is there a configure color theme? Yeah, the color theme. Preferences color theme. Third one. No, not that. Not that. Not that. Go back. Type again. Preferences color theme. That one. They pick some light, Visual Studio Light.
Hello.
This is not good.
Okay. So now, yeah. So in your project, so you created car runner.
Yeah, I created
Okay.
this.
Car. Okay, you created a car. Make it capital C. All the class names should have should have the names with first letter has to be capitalized in Java.
Line 7, right?
Capital C. Yeah. Capital C. And then
Our
string
name is
has to
fine.
be and the string has to be capital S
Yeah, it's capital only.
on line number 13.
13.
And
Yeah, it's capital.
string is capital.
Yeah, it's capital. Yeah.
Okay. So can you just save it? It's still not saved, no? Save it. And what is the error it's complaining about?
No, I haven't still completed it yet. I haven't called it.
Yeah, but you haven't saved it also, no? It was showing errors, no? Red lines. Is it errors or?
No, it's something else. It's not errors.
Pavarji, even the name of the file needs to be a capital, right? That's why
Yes,
it is
the name of the camp. Yeah, even that needs to be capital.
because
I
of
doubt
that
if
it
that
shows
will
error. Because
Yeah,
if
yeah.
the file name is small, then
Yeah. File name is also capital C.
Should
Can
I
you
rename
increase
it?
the font of?
Yeah.
Yeah, rename it. Rename it and capital C. A R. Enter and Control plus. Press Control plus. Yeah, one more time, so I can actually see what you're typing. Okay, good. So press Control J. Yeah, so you can look at your editor. Okay, car. It's still complaining, no? So that
Yeah.
means you probably don't have. Okay, have you actually followed that link where I said you also do that thing, Adarsh? Because I don't think you have done.
Well, I didn't follow what link.
Earlier, we were going through the getting started link, right? Have you done something like that? Have you
No.
ever run a Hello World program on your thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've run it.
Okay. Because that the squiggly lines, I'm
Yeah.
unable to make out whether they're compilation errors or. Okay, go to the car runner. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Yeah, just print out Hello World first. Let's start with that. Yes, out. Yeah, and then print out something, and then run just this thing first. For the first 1 month or so, just say proceed. Just say proceed. For the first 1 month or so, you should get used to just running the Hello World in as many places and as many so that you get comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just run it. There are syntax errors in the project. I don't know if it will allow you to run it, but let's see.
Debugger.
Because VS Code I have not worked that much with, so I don't know. Yeah, say proceed. Sometimes it will allow you to run it still.
Hello. Yeah, it's printing.
See, it has allowed. So there are compilation errors, but still it has allowed you to run this particular one. Now
Yeah.
go to the other classes to fix the compilation errors. In the car one, there are 8 errors. It's complaining about the car. So because you have said public class car, again go again you have defined the class 3 times. Yeah.
Oh.
So you need to have one single definition of the car, and all the methods and fields have to be inside that class. That's why it is you have that issue. So remove all the public class cars and put everything in one single thing.
Okay. One single braces.
OMG.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what.
No, you don't need the public class car itself.
Hello.
The class definition, there has to be only one.
I should remove this.
So Pavarji, line number 5 can actually be a function instead of a class again, right?
Yeah, that's what. No. So, okay, there are too many errors. Others. No. Does somebody else want to do it? That you have to fix that. Later on,
Okay.
I'll show you. Yeah, too many errors. They're painful to change. Anybody else? Lakshmikant, you want to share yours? Let's do on yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I was speaking all along. But
Were
the
you?
microphone was off actually, so I pinged some of the questions because I was unable to clone the repo only, so I couldn't do that. But in STS, I could do that with the personal access token.
Okay.
Uh, if you want, I can share my screen,
Hey,
but it's
this
not
can be
done.
done anywhere, right? Once you've done it anywhere, you can always transfer. That's a separate issue. You can fix it. And any issue
Yeah, I'll
you have,
just yeah.
please create a issue on the GitHub. I want you people to get used to that as well.
Sure, sure, sure. Uh, I mean, just a clarification in this repo, when I cloned, right? Like I'm getting a lot of folders here. Like, is
Yes.
it is it not part of package or is it part of like different folders?
Every folder is separate because it has documentation, it has code folders and everything. Yeah.
Okay, it's
So
very really hard to find, so I
yeah,
loan
yeah. So
calculate.
no,
Mhm.
that's why I say that that thing has a README folder, right? README page. In the README
Mhm.
page, there's class notes and common class notes. Go through the class notes, and like I always tell, however complicated the book is, the code repository is, whatever it is, you have to spend about 5 minutes to 10 minutes to get a sense of what is there. Yeah,
Mhm.
scan quickly scan to get a sense of the structure. No
Yeah,
matter how complicated it is, even if you are dealing with say hundreds and hundred thousands of classes, everything has some sort of a structure. Try to get a sense of that. Even a book of 1,000 pages will have a structure. Spend 5-10 minutes to get the structure in the head first, and then
yeah,
go into the details. If you do that, you'll see that there are two main pages there. One called class notes, where I write all my notes every single day, and there's another page called class notes, where somebody is taking notes. I don't know who's taking notes today. Is it Vinayak today notes?
me. Meanwhile, like, can I share my screen, like how the clone looks like for one?
We only have 3-4 minutes, no, Lakshmikant. So what is
Oh,
the issue?
sorry.
You tell me. Let's see.
Okay, so if you can see, like, I just cloned it. I had a
No, no, what I'm saying is we only have 2-3 minutes.
okay.
Yeah. So that is the problem. See that's why the, we all have to use the common tools, right?
Yeah.
So nobody is using Eclipse here. The problem with Eclipse is that it
Mhm.
needs a particular structure, right? So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Eclipse, each of those code folders have to be individually imported.
Mhm.
Yeah. Whereas
I did
in
select all. Yeah.
yeah, you can't do that. None of us have done that. You can't fix those
Okay.
errors like that. Yeah, you can't do it.
Okay.
So I will tell you how to do it, but
Mhm.
first do it the way everybody is doing it. Then you will have the same problems as everybody. Once you understand and do it that way, then you can
Mhm.
do it in different ways. Yeah. So I'll
Yeah.
tell you that
Because
how.
I'm unable to clone it in IntelliJ, so I tried with STS.
You don't have to
STS.
clone it. You see, that's another thing, right? You don't have to clone it in intelligence. Once you clone it in any other way, whether through command line or
No, it
through
is
VS.
not happening only. I don't know why. CLI also it's not happening. It's throwing some GitHub error.
Okay, show me.
Okay, one second.
Why you're not able to, how are you trying to clone?
Git
Everybody has been able
pull.
to clone, right?
Yeah, I did it the first time. If you can see, this is my repo actually. IntelliJ something. So
Wait, I still
GM,
can't see it. Yeah. So you have done the so you have Spring Boot in 3 weeks. That's not the repo that we have to do it.
yeah, something else I'll clone now. Git pull. Uh,
Git
this
clone.
one, right? Git clone,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Git. Mm, yeah, yeah.
Git clone, and that's all.
Oh, it's working. Maybe personal access token issue. Okay, okay.
Yeah, now we can work with that, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you
Okay.
guys work in IntelliJ, right?
Yes, IntelliJ. Now we are trying VS Code. It's okay in both. And you were there in the code spaces class, right? Were you there?
No, no, no. I was
Yeah.
Monday. It,
So,
it happened on Monday. I was on leave.
Monday.
That's
Okay.
the issue.
Okay. So the class is recorded.
Yeah,
I urge you to do that code spaces one because everybody was able to run the programs, all of them. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And I also
Sure.
urge you to read the class notes because that will take you less than 1 hour, and
Yeah,
we'll
I was
fix.
going through here only. I was
Yeah.
going through that
Yeah.
slowly.
So, and also the video, the code spaces video will be really good. You can actually run the programs, all the programs that we are running. You're able to run,
Yeah,
and I say how to run it as well. So you do that,
sure.
please. And then that should-
Yeah,
And yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't do it in the class, but I did it in the morning. So you can either watch the video or can look at the commits that I have done today.
sure.
Yeah. So I have solved that in the morning in the class for them. You can have a look at that, or you can. I would. It would be good if you can actually try it yourself once first, and if you can't do it, then look at the solution. I've already done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, all of you are coming in the evening or in the morning. Some of you.
I'll be in the evening
Evening.
tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll also be in the
Okay. So make sure that you do the
Evening.
RSVP properly, so I know when you're coming. Yeah. Otherwise, it'll be very random. I don't know who's coming, who's not coming. So RSVP, so I'll know. Yeah.
Sure.
Any issues? Please don't keep it to yourself. I want issues. I'm happy if you get issues. If you don't get any issues, that means you're not trying anything. Yeah. I actually like people having issues, and the way to resolve the issues is to ask a GitHub issue, put it in a GitHub, so other people will try it. Don't ask me to solve the problem. I'll solve it in half a minute, and you'll not know how I've solved it. You won't get any value out of that, right? Don't ask me. You struggle with it for some time, then let other people struggle with it for some time. The struggle is when you're learning things, not when you run. If I run something, if it runs without any issue, you will not learn a single thing out of it. Now today, for example, others learned that the class name has to be capital letters, right? And he also learned that he can't have multiple classes. He's learned all those things because he has made mistakes. Whereas your program, because I was there telling you to type it, you typed it, and it ran okay in the first instance. So you didn't learn many things there, like the class has to be capitalized, the folder structure has to be. You're having an issue because of the folder structure. I know what your problem is. I will solve it in 2 seconds. But then you will not learn anything. You've not come here to run programs, right? You've come here to understand how to write programs that run. So spend some time, struggle. That struggle is when you're learning. Yeah. Don't let go of that opportunity. Take that opportunity, struggle, and create an issue. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Let's see you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Paul.
Thanks all.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.